Hmm. Namaste everyone. Good evening. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Mahesh speaking. Hope I am audible and the slide is visible. I'm very sorry for the delay which was caused due to some technical issues. Now we'll be beginning with the Charaka Samhita Pathana, and as I'm doing it online for the first time, I'm doing it. So if there are any inconveniences, please bear with me. In next live, I will try to overcome those things. So here we'll start with the first chapter. First of all, I welcome you all to my channel for this live streaming. Uh, mm, be with me and we'll try to understand Charaka Samhita to its in a better way. As I told in that promo video, I'm not that expert in Sanskrit, but still I will try my level best to explain you people about what I know, how I understand about this Charaka Samhita. So let us start the first chapter. Atato Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyayam Vakyasyamaha. So what it is said, the first chapter it is said, Atato Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyayam Vakyasyamaha. So now I am going to start the Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyaya, the Adhyaya that is named as Deerganjeeviteeya. That chapter I am going to start like it is Charaka says, actually, the author of the text says. Now, these lines are the lines, blue ones are the lines explained by Chakrapani Datta. See, we all know that there is a tradition of following some particular pattern of writing books and all. So, to start with his commentary, Chakrapani salutes, he sends his salutations to all the gods, goddesses, teachers, and all. So then he writes Gunatraya Vibhedena Murtitayam Upeyeshu Traibhuve Trinetraya Trilokapataye Namaha Saraswatyo Namo Yasya Prasadat Punya Karmabhi Buddhi Darpana Sankrantam Jagadyaksha Mikshate Brahma Dakshashvi Deva Devesha Bharadwaja Punarvasu Hutashavesha Chakra Prabhutibhyo Namo Namaha Patanjala Mahabhashya Charaka Prati Samskrutai Manova Kaya Doshanam Hartre Ahipataye Namaha. So he salutes Chakrapani, he is sending his salutations, he is showing his respect to the gods Trinetraya Namo Namaha, that is Trilokapataye. Both Shiva as well as Vishnu, Saraswati is there, and he is not only limiting to the gods but he is also saluting the teachers of Ayurveda, the first teacher, that is Brahma, Daksha Prajapati, then it comes to Ashwinam, then Devendra, then Bharadwaja, Punarasu. Likewise, along with that, Charaka, Patanjali, as well as Charaka. All these, by doing this, what he is saying that Manova Kaya Doshanam Hartre. Before I start, you clean me, you clean my Sharira, Mana, as well as Vak doshas, so that I can write the commentary to the fullest in a successful way. Like how we feel now, like first time, as I told, first time I'm coming live and I'm facing lots of difficulties while reading the quotations. That is maybe Vakya dosha and all. So those things, to overcome that, he is requesting, he is saluting the God. So let us, we all salute Lord Dhanvantari. and we seek his blessings in learning the Ayurveda. And we start. Namo Dhanvantaraye Namaha. Om Namo Dhanvantaraya Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye. Amrita Kalashastaya Sarvamayi Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. So, Atato Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyayam Vyakhyasyama. Iha hi dharmartha kama moksha परिपंति रोगोपशमाय ब्रह्म प्रभृति प्रणीतम आयुर्वेद तंत्रेषु अविस्तरत्वेन संप्रति वर्तमान इह हि धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष परिपंति रोगोपशमाय ब्रह्म प्रभृति प्रणीत आयुर्वेद तंत्रेषु अतिविस्तरत्वेन संप्रति वर्तमान अल्प आयुर्वेदसां पुरुषां न सम्यक् अर्थाधिगमः. So what is said, the Ayurveda, which is helpful for overcoming the rogas which obstruct us from attaining the purusharthas, that is dharma, artha, kama, moksha. How the Brahma explained it to Prajapati, then Ashwini Kumara, Indra and all, it is explained as ativistarena. It is too vast for, vast in nature, Ayurveda. So what he says, samprati vartamana alpayurvedasam. See, to understand the Ayurveda to the fullest, what is needed is Maha Ayu Maha Medasa. Means the person should have long Ayu and simultaneously should have more intelligence or Ati Buddhi Manta. Like such people should be there. But what is there? Samprati Vartamana Alpayur Medasam Purushanam. Means present generation, it is talking about Kali Yuga. So for Kali Yuga people who have Alpayu, that is Shatayusha, as well as Medha is also less compared to those people who studied directly from Brahma. So, na samyak arthadigamaha. So, same thing, if it is transferred to next generation, it will not be of use. They will not understand that knowledge. Na samyak arthadigamaha. Those people will not gain the knowledge of Ayurveda to the fullest, the way it is explained. So, what is to be done? It should be, explained in a different way. Tad anadigamaccha tad vihita arthanam ananustane tatayvopaplavo rujamiti manvanaha paramakaruniko atra bhagwan agnivesho alpayur medasamapi sukopalambartam nati sankshepa vistaram kaya chikitsa pradhanam ayurveda tantram pranetum arabdavan. So that is why, by understanding all those things, tad anadigamaccha, all these, whatever, like it is said, like what Bharadwaja learned directly from Indra. So Devendra, he learned it directly from Devendra, which Nikhilena, it is said in next shlokas it comes. Nikhilena means Sampurna Ayurveda Jnana, as it was explained by Brahma to Daksha Prajapati, from Daksha Prajapati to Ashwini Kumara, from Ashwini Kumara to Indra. Same was, complete Ayurveda was given to Bhagwan Bharadwaja also. Sorry, Agni. So Bharadwaja also. So from there, when it came to Punarvasu and all, so at that time it was changed. So what is said? Paramakarunikaha, Paranakarniko atra Bhagwan Agniveshaha. So the one who is bringing that, science, who is giving Ayurveda to the, what you can call, Ihaloka, means to this Martaloka people, how he did? Alpameda Ayusamapi, means even the people with Alpayu and Alpamedasam, Sukopalambartam, for them also, to easily understand Ayurveda, Nati Sankshepa Vistaryan, not too short, not too vast. Means he is explaining what Agnivesha is explaining Ayurveda in not too short and not too detailed form. And how he is explaining? Not too short, not too detailed. And the Agnivesha Krita Tantra. Agnivesha Tantra is predominantly of Kaya Chikitsa Pradhanam. Kaya Chikitsa Pradhanam. Like we can consider, like we can say like Dhanvantari school of thoughts, Agnivesha school of thought, or Punarvasu school of thoughts, like that. So it is the school of Kaya Chikitsa, what we can say. Charaka Samhita deals with the Kaya Chikitsa school of thought about Ayurveda. Means mostly, even though surgical conditions and their managements are explained, but they are not explained as detailed as they are explained by Acharya Sushruta. So Chikitsa, Kaya Chikitsa, Shamana means Aushadhi Chikitsa is given prime importance, and that is Kaya Chikitsa Pradhana Ayurveda Tantra. And he says, Kaya Chikitsa Pradhanam Ayurveda Tantram Pranetum Arabdhavan. Now I am going to start. I am starting the Charaka Samhita or the Ayurveda, which is Kaya Chikitsa dominant, Kaya Chikitsa Pradhana. That Ayurveda I am going to explain through this book. Like that it is said. That is what Chakrapani says. Tasmincha means among this Kaya Chikitsa Pradhana Charaka Samhita, what are there? Tasmincha Shloka Nidhana Vimana Sharirendriya Chikitsita Kalpa Siddhistata Nama Siddhista Namatmake Abhidatavya Nikila Tantra Pradhanartham Abhidayakataya Shlokasthanam Evagre Vaktavyam Manyantaha. Means entire Samhita he is explaining in one line, that Charaka Samhita is having Shlokasthana, that is Sutrasthana, Nidhanasthana, Vimanasthana, Sharirasthana, Indriyasthana, Chikitsasthana, Kalpasthana, and Tata Siddhisthana. These are the names of the sthanas. Nikhila Tantra Pradhanartha. So among these, Nikhila Tantra means whole Tantra, that is whole of Charaka Samhita, Pradhanartha Abhidhayakataya. So what is the main source or what is the base for remaining these sthanas? That source is Shlokasthana, that is Sutrastana. So that is why, my dear friends, understanding the concepts, principles explained in Sutrasthana is highly important. The amount or how much we understand the Sutrasthana, that much the future understanding of next sthanas will become easier. Because without a proper foundation, we cannot build any building. Even if we build, that cannot survive long. So, if we want to practice Chikitsa, if we want to do anything based on other sthanas except Sutrasthana, if we are not strong, if we are not understanding Sutrasthana thoroughly, it is not possible. So that is why what he says, Nikhila Tantra Pradhanartham, as the source or the base for all the Samhita, entire Samhita, Abhidhayakataya. So to give the importance, to tell the importance of Sutrasthana, Shlokasthanam Evagra Vaktavyam Manyantaha. So that is why Acharya Charaka is explaining Sutrasthana or Shlokasthana first among these sthanas. Tatracha Sutrasthane, among again Sutrasthana. In Sutrasthana, why particular chapters are explained first? You may be knowing that Dosage, Chatushka Yojana, Chatushka Nirdesha, all like that. So like that, what he says, Tatracha Sutrasthane api Utpanna Roga Grahane Turaya Rogopagati Beshaja Abhidai Chatushke Abhidhatavye Nikhila Tantra Bija Bhuta Hetulingaushadhartasya Tata Tantra Pravrityanga Prayojana Vad Ayurveda Agamader Abhidhayakam Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyayam Abhidatum Arabdhavan. So what he says, in Sutrasthana also, as Sutrasthane api, Atracha Sutrasthane api, here in Sutrasthana also, Utpanna Roga Grahane, Tvaraya Rogopaghati Beshaja. So the diseases that are occurring, Tvaraya, acute, sudden managing medicines, Rogopagati medicines are very important. So that is why Beshaja Chatushka is explained first. Beshaja Abhidai Chatushke Abhidatavve. So first he is explaining Beshaja Chatushka. In that Nikhila Tantra Bija Bhuta means in that entire Chikitsa, entire Charaka Samhita is having Bija Bhuta in short is explained in first chapter in the form of Hetulingaushada. Hetulingaushadadhyartasya. So what he says, Nikhila Tantra Bija Bhuta Hetulingaushadadhyartasya. So Hetulinga Aushada, in the form of Hetulinga Aushada, he is explaining the entire thing of source of Charaka Samhita in the first chapter of Sutrasthana, and that he is telling Tata Tantra Pravritti Anga Prayojana Ayurvedam Agamader Abhidhayakam. So what else he is telling in this first chapter? Tantra Pravritti means entire Samhita is following the Ayurveda based on Agama. Agama means Guru Mukena, like from teachers we are learning, means from previous teachers, from the learned people Ayurveda is brought. That is Bharadwaja, Punarusvatreya, Nivesha and all this pattern Charaka and all. These all are called as Apta. Apta Vachana is Agama Shastra. So Agama also it is highlighting in the first chapter. So that is why Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyayam Abhidatum Arabdavan. So that is why I am starting Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyaya. See, this is what you can say, like this is a kind of pattern of writing. If at all you people in future, any of you or presently, if you are working on some books, try to like implement these type of things. How beautiful it is! Like it is what you can call it is style or pattern of writing a book or something like that. What he is telling first, he is telling, he is saluting the gods and goddesses, teachers. Then he is explaining the aim of entire Samhita. Then in that Samhita, what he is telling, what and all I am going to explain in that Samhita. He is explaining in order, and in that, why I am explaining a particular thing first, he is telling, and then in that first thing, why I am explaining particular thing in that. Like what he said, Beshay Chatushka. In Beshay Chatushka, why I am explaining Deerganjeeviteeya? Because Roga Grahana Tvaraya means people are getting deceased. So because of that, what is happening? Ayukshaya is happening. So something which is going to prevent the disease, cure the disease, and simultaneously going to increase the Ayu, Deerganjeeviteeya. So that is why the first chapter Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyaya is explained. Now this a very small quote, Iti Hasma Bhagavan Atreya. This, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, a letter, this is a statement. See, it is a most valuable statement. Iti Hasma Bhagavan Atreya. Like this, Bhagavan Atreya said. What he said? Atato Deerganjeeviteeyam Adhyayam Vyakyasyamaha Iti Hasma Bhagavan Atreya. Now, what Bhagavan Atreya said? Bhagavan Atreya said, now I am going to start Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyaya. Likewise, Bhagavan Atreya said. Who is telling this? This is Agnimesha or Charaka. Agnimesha Pratitantre, Charaka Pratisanskrite. Agnimesha or Charaka are telling. So what is there in that? See, that is the importance of that. But he says, in commentary, it is very nicely explained by Chakrapani. We will see that. Nanu katam Agniveshaha Sakala Padartha Ashesha Vishesha Jnana Vyakyayam Ayurvedam Vyakyasyati. So, Nanu Katham Agnivesha Sakala Padartha Ashesha Vishesha Jnana Vyakyayam Ayurvedam Vyakyasyati. Yato na tavat Veshajadinam Ashesha Vishesha Pratyaksha Sarva Padarthanam Visheshanam Pratyaksha Avishayatvat Anvaya Vyatirekibhyam to Sarva Padartha Avadharanam Dushkaram Eva. See, what he is telling, why Agnivesha, who is having Sakala Padartha Ashesha Vishesha Jnana Ayurveda, means he is having complete knowledge of Ayurveda. Ashesha Vishesha. Ashesha means without any lacunas, without any shortcomings. He knows Ayurveda thoroughly, completely. But why still he is saying? Bhagavan Atreya is telling like that. What he says in commentary, Yato na tavat Veshajadinam Ashesha Vishesha Pratyakshatneyaha. Why he is telling that? Na tavat Veshajadinam Ashesha Vishesha Pratyakshatneyaha means it is not possible for everyone to understand, or it's not possible to have complete knowledge of all Veshaja, all Padartha by Pratyaksha Jnana. It's not possible by Pratyaksha Jnana. And simultaneously, what he says further, because Sarva Padarthanam Visheshanam Pratyaksha Avishayatvat, because all the substances, all the science, all the knowledges are not, Pratyaksha Vishayas, or cannot be attained by Pratyaksha. They cannot be achieved. We cannot gain all the knowledge by Pratyaksha Jnana. Simultaneously, there are many things which are na anvaya vyatirekabhyam tu sarva padartha avadharanam dushkarameva. Not only by Pratyaksha, even by anvaya vyatirekabhyam means by doing anumana, upama, by doing, by thinking, intellectual discussions and all, even by that also, sarva padartha avadharanam dushkarameva means sarva padartha ashesha vishesha jnana. Gaining the knowledge of all the padarthas, all the veshajas, all the diseases, even by anvaya vyatireka means by doing discussions or thinking by intellectual thinking and all, even by that also, by yukti also, it is very difficult. Dushkaram eva, it is highly difficult. Yata ekam eva, he gives one example here. He has given two examples. Kakamachi is also there. See what he says. Yata ekam eva madhu swarupena jivayati marayati cha ushnam samagritam cha. Kapha prakrter hitam ahitam vata prakriti. Anupe satmyam asatmyam marau. Shite sevyam asevyam grishme. Hitam avruddhe vruddhe cha hitam. Alpam gunakaram abhadakaram atyupayuktam. Amatam gatam udare upakrama viroditvat ati vibramakaram. See what he gives simple example. See why it is dushkara, because ekam eva madhu. Only one single madhu I am giving example. Just think about that. What Chakrapani is telling like that. So ekam eva madhu swarupena jivayati. Swarupa means as it is. A normal standard madhu. Jivayati, when it is consumed in the natural form, it is jivayati. Marayati cha ushnam samagritam. If it is heated, if it becomes hot, then if it is consumed, marayati, it kills the individual. Samagritam cha, and also if it is given along with equal quantity of grita. That we know that matra viruddha becomes matra viruddha and marayati. It may kill, it kills the person if it is taken hot or if it is taken in equal quantity of grita. Further he says, Kapha prakrite hitam ahitam vata prakrite. For Kapha prakriti people, madhu is good. For vata prakriti people, madhu is not good. Further he says, Anupe satmyam asatmyam marau. Anupadesha, in Anupadesha it is satmya. It becomes satmya or it is patya. Asatmyam marau. Marau means Jangaladesha. In Jangaladesha, it is asatmya or apatya. Shite sevyam asevyam grishme. Shitakala, that is Hemanta Shishira. To some extent, Vasanta, up to Vasanta we can consume. Grishme, asevyam. In Ushna Kala, madhu is asevya. Hitam avruddhe, vruddhe cha hitam. Bala or kapha pradhana avastha. When bala avastha, kapha dominant will be there. Avruddhe, not aged people. If the person is not old, in those people it is good. It is hita. Vruddhe cha ahitam. In old people it is not suitable. It is not good. Alpam gunakaram. Abhadakaram atyupayuktam. If it is consumed in less quantity, it is good. It is good. Gunakaram, it gives good qualities. Because of good qualities, it enhances, it does positive things to the body. It corrects the kapha, it corrects the disease and all. Abhadakaram atyupayuktam. It is, if it is consumed in more quantity and more time, abhadakaram, it causes harm to the body. Amatam gatam udare upakrama viroditvat ati vibramakaram. If it is consumed in Agni Mandya or Ama Avastha condition, Agni is Manda, if it is consumed at that time, if Madhu becomes Ama, if it gets Amita, Amatam Gatam Udre, if it goes into stomach and in our body and if it becomes Ama, but he said Upakrama Viroditvat, Chikitsa Viroditvat, because Dipana Pachana we have to go with Tikshna Ushna Karma, but if Ushna, Grita, Madhu, if it becomes Ushna, again it becomes bad to the body. Ati vibramakaram. So that is why it causes vibhrama or it becomes difficult to manage. Further he says, Kakamachi yuktam pakva nikuchena cha sahopoyuktam maranaya atava balavarna virya tejopagataya bhavati ittevam adi tattat yuktam tattat shatasha karoti. Further he gives one more example. Kakamachi yuktam pakva nikuchena. If Kakamachi is taken along with pakva, a ripen Nikucha phala, sahopayuktam, marana, it may kill or it may cause balakshaya, varnakshaya, virakshaya and tejopagataya bhavati. It harms the person. Ittevam adi yattad yuktam. Like this, whatever is explained, yat ittevam adi tat yuktam. Whatever is explained in this Samhita or in Ayurveda, tat shatashaha karoti. That 100% happens. That 100% happens. So if it is said and it is said that it happens 100%, then how to believe this? How to understand this? So further he says that is why to trust it. Atayeva ekasyeva madhuno rupam yada anena prakarena duradigamam tata tada atra ka eva kata nikila padartha ashesha vishesha jnanasya. See how single understanding, single madhu at various forms or at various time, different consuming, different doses, different conditions and all, it is Duradigama, it is very difficult to understand. Then how come Nikhila Padartha Ashesha Vishesha Jnana is possible to gain? So that is why he says Ajanamscha Vachakshanaha Katam Upadeya Vachana Iti Krutva Guroraptat Pratipannam Pratipadishyam Iti Darshayan Tamimam Shankam Nirachikirshu Guru Ruktanu Rupatam Swagrantasya Darshayan Naha. So that is why Ajanascha Vachakshanaha, those people who don't know, who do like some things are explained which may not be possible to explain to everyone. Some people may not understand all those things. So that is why, to make people believe in that, to make people believe in what is said, that is why what he is saying, Katam, what is he saying? Kritva Guru Aptat. So whatever I am explaining, that I am taking from Aptavachana of my Guru. Pratipannam, it is origin, the knowledge or the information that I have collected, the knowledge I have gained, that I have gained as Aptavachana from my Guru. Pratipada Ishyama iti darshayana. So that is what I am presenting. That is what I am presenting in front of you. I am not telling my own thing. I am not telling my own issues. I am not telling my own, like what I am telling. I am not telling that it is entirely my knowledge. No. I am telling whatever I am telling, it is what I gained from my teachers. So trust. So that is why what happens? Dvirbaddham, Subaddham and all is there. So he is telling that whatever is explained in the Ayurveda or in Charaka Samhita, it's all coming through the Guru or Agam. So that is why he is telling that Krutva Guror Apta Pratipannam Pratipadeshyama iti darshayan tam imam shankam nirachikrishur Guru Rukta Anuvada Rupatam Swagrantasya Darshana. So that is why, and sometimes these type of shanka, that is doubts may occur, whatever is said, whether it is to be believed, whether it is right or not. So such shanka, such doubts may occur. Nirachikirshur. So to eradicate them, to overcome such kind of doubts, Guru Rukta Anuvada Rupatam. So what I am doing, what my Guru said, that is what I am doing Anuvada or explaining in the form of Swagrantasya, in the form of my own book. Darshana, that is what it says. What it is? Itihasma Bhagavan Atreyaha. See how beautiful it is. Just a small statement, it tells so much information. Itihasma Bhagavan Atreyaha. See, here I wanted to tell a little bit about copyright, giving credits and all. Many times what happens? We fail to give credits to the people who give us the knowledge, or like sometimes it happens. See, giving credit is not something new. It is what you can call it. It can be considered as a tradition of Indian philosophy. It is part and parcel of Indian philosophy. They are crediting, they are giving whatever they are telling. They are telling it's nothing is mine. It all belong to my teacher, my Guru. That is what he is telling. So this is very important, and this we need to inculcate in our daily routine things. That usually is very essential. So I really like this explanation, and so that is why I am telling that copyright and giving credit and all is to be considered under this. Further, in the commentary of this, there are some explanations about, again same, like how we are writing a text and all. In this, what is there? There is a teacher is explaining, and the learned Shishya is writing something, and then the text is written by, Pratisamskarta is there. Some people are telling their own things. So all those things come under the Ayurveda Shastra. In all books it will be there. In all Samhitas it will be there. So how to understand them? Further, he Atranye Varnayanti means at the time of Chakrapani, maybe 10th, 11th century, at that time there were some people who used to explain these things, these statements, as different types of statements, like Chaturvedam Sutram Bhavati, Guru Sutram Shishya Sutram, Pratisamskartu Sutram Ekiya Sutram Cheti. Means there were 4 types of sutras. So that is why Bhagavan Atreya, Bhagavan, like it is said, Punarvasu, like it is said means it is somebody is saying something. So likewise there are 4 kind of sutras or statements. The first one is Guru Sutra, that is explained by the Guru. Shishya Sutra, that is like what my guru told to me, that if I am telling, it is my sutra. I am understanding what I am learning from my teacher and what that I am telling in a maybe different form or different sentences, then it becomes my statement. And if it is written somewhere and if my student or somebody, corrects, does some corrections and all in that, then it becomes the statements of that person, Pratisamskarata. Yekiya Sutra, among all, there will be some people who are direct, they give one statement which may not be accepted by everyone, but can be substantiated with some their own principles. That is called as Yekiya Sutra. Now we will understand it. Tatra Guru Sutram. What is Guru Sutra? Guru Sutram yatha na etat buddhimatam drishtavyam agniveshaha. So in fourth chapter, while explaining drugs, understanding of drugs, there Agnivesha says, na etat buddhimatam drishtavyam. Like most of all the things that are explained in text cannot be understood only by buddhi, only by intellect. We cannot understand everything. But who says? Agnivesha says. So Agnivesha is Guru. So this is the statement of Guru. Ityadi. Pratisamskartu sutram yata tam uvacha Bhagavan Atreyaha. Like tam uvacha Bhagavan Atreya. That is said by Bhagavan Atreya. So who is telling this? Pratisamskarta. Who is writing that? He is telling that. So it is somebody's statement is quoting and telling. It is said by Bhagavan Atreya. Shishya Sutrayata na etani Bhagavan Panchakashaya Shatani Purrente. So while after explaining that Agnivesha says there are a Panchakashaya Shatani, that's 500 Kashayas are there. So Shishya asks a question. Na etahani Bhagavan Panchashata Kashayani Panchakashaya Shatani Purrente. So Bhagavan Atreya, if we count all these, they won't complete, like we won't get that 100 number, 500 number question. So that is asked by Shishya. Ityadi. It is called as Na etani Bhagavan Panchakashaya Shatani Purvente. That is Shishya Sutra. Now, Yekiya Sutrayata means it is one person's individualistic statement, as I told, can be substantiated by their own principles. I'm not telling that that will be wrong, but it will be substantiated by one person's principles and may not be accepted by everybody. Here there is in Angavaya Utpatti and all, you can see that in Sutrastana, Yekiya Sutram Yata Kumarasya Shiraha Purvam Abhinirvartata iti Kumarashira Bharadvajaha. So what Kumarashira Bharadvaja? There is a debate. There is a long debate about which part of the body origins first. And finally they said Yoga Paddena Abhinirvartante. Means all the Angavayavas will be formed at one point of time, at a single time, at the time of fertilization. That is considered, everyone accepts that. But among them, you all know that some says Hridaya first, some says Nabhi first, some say like Shira first, like Kumara Shira Bharadwaja. But he says Kumarasya Shira Purvam Abhinirvartate. Means in Garbha, first Shira is formed. First Shira forms. This is the statement given only by Kumara Shira Bharadwaja. So that is why it is said as Yekiya Sutra. Hope these four are clear. Ata Brumaha Yattavaduktam Shishyasya Agniveshasya Vyakhyanam Nadikaradidam Guru Sutram Tanna Nahi Jatya Gurutvam Asti. See, here is some little bit explanation kind. Yattavaduktam Shishyasya Agniveshasya Vyakhyanam Adhikaradidam Guru Sutram. Tanna means Agnivesha can, the statement explained by what is the Agnivesha cannot be considered as Guru Sutra always, because Nahi Jatya Gurutvam Asti means by birth nobody will be Guru. Nobody can be a teacher by birth. There will be no one who can be called as Guru by birth. Yataha Sa eva Atreyaha Swagurum Apeksha Shishaha. So Atreya, for his teacher, for his Guru, he is Shishya. Isn't it? He is Guru for Agnivesha. Isn't it? He is Guru for Agnivesha, but he is Shishya for his Guru. Isn't it? So, Yata Sa Evatreyaha Swagurum Apeksha Shishyaha Agnivesha Adinam Apeksha Guru. Evam Agnivesho api Grantakarana Kale Swabhudyadistikratan Shishyan Prati Guru Riti Na Kashtit Doshaha. So, there is a question. How come Agnivesha is always called as like Guru or Shishya? Uh, like Agnivesha, Shishya, Atreya as Guru. Why it is when Agnivesha himself is explaining Ayurveda here, why he should be called as Shishya? So that is what Atreya is Guru for him, but for Agnivesha there are other students for whom Agnivesha is Guru. So that is very nice. Means a person cannot be Guru by birth. Agnivesha is Shishya as well as Guru. All Gurus are Shishyas of someone and Gurus of others. So what it says, one important thing, na hi jhatya gurutvam asti. This is very important. That something which can be what we can call cultivated in us. Gurutva can be cultivated, nurtured. So there are no born Guru. By dedicated work and affectionate teaching, anybody can become Guru. So it can be cultured. We have to nurture that Gurutva in ourselves, and we can become Guru. And but I always remain Shishya to our Guru. That is very important. We should remain always Shishya to our Guru. Then only we can become good Guru. Otherwise, we cannot become good Guru. So that is what Itihasma Bhagavan Atreya and all. Now, Deerganjeevitam Icchanna Bharadwaja Upagamat Indram Ugratapa Buddha Sharanyam Amareshwaram. So, Deerganjeevitam Icchan. So, to have Dirgayu, that is Aroga Yukta Ayu. Dirgakala, Aroga Upakranta Ayu, not diseased, healthy, long life. So, Upagatam. So, what Bharadwaja does? He goes for tapas, Ugratapa, to gain Sharanya, or to go and meet Indra, from where he can learn the science of Ayurveda. So for that purpose, he does Ugratapa. Now in this, again there is some explanation that is very important. In commentary, Nanu yata Agniveshasya Ayurvedasya Duradigamattvena Pratyakshato va Annavayavyatirekaadva Jnanam na Sambhavyate. See, what he says, though he was expert, Agnivesha was having what is said, Nanu yatha Agniveshasya Ayurvedasya Duradigama. So why it is Duradigama? Because how much effort Bharadwaja put in to gain that knowledge, that is what tells that how it is difficult to gain entire knowledge of Ayurveda just by Pratyaksha or Anya Vyatireka and all. So eva Atreyasyapi Katham Ayurveda Jnanam Sat. So when it is said, Agnivesha says that it is very difficult to gain complete knowledge of Ayurveda by Pratyaksha or even Anvaya Vyatireka, then how it was possible for Atreya? Evam Atreyasyapi Katham Ayurveda Jnanam Sat. How it came to Atreya then? So that is Yan Moolam Agniveshasya Ayurveda Jnanam Samichinam Uchyate Ityashankya Ayurvedasya Aviplutagamatvam Darshayannaha. So, Yan Moolam Agniveshasya Ayurveda Jnanam. What is the mool of this Agnivesha Ayurveda Jnana? Ayurveda Jnana. What is the moola is? Here is a doubt that Shanka, when Agnivesha, it is said that for him it was difficult to understand, for others it is difficult to understand, then it would have been difficult for Atreya also. But what is important is Avipluta Agamatva. Vipluta means oscillating or something losing, going off. Avipluta means from their gurus they got complete knowledge. They got their complete knowledge by Ugratapa, by doing dedicated work. So that is what it is telling. Deergam Jeevitam Ityadi. Jeevitam Sharirendriya Sattva Atma Sanyoga. So what is Ayu is same. Jeevita. Sharirendriya Sattva Atma Sanyoga. Sharira, Indriya, Sattva and Atma Sanyoga is called as Jeevita or Ayu. Taccha Deergam iti. Jeevita. Deerga Jeevita means Deerga Kala Sambandhi. Kala Shabdo api atra lupta nirdishto drashtavya. This is about the what you can call writing pattern or grammar he is telling. Taccha Deergamiti Deerga Kalam. Deerga Jeevita. Jeevita is Ayu. In Deerga, what is to be understood? Deerga means Kala Sambandhi. It is the span, lifespan. Kalo Shabda api atra lupta nirdishto. That is here the Kala Shabda is lupta. It's not written, but we have to understand. Why it is Lupta? Because there are some, like again, text writing principles. Yat Tantra Shaili. Shaili means the style, fashion, what we can call the way, manner of writing Tantra or text. Chayam Acharyasya Yata Adi Madhya Antalopam Karoti. So, as per the pattern of writings, as per the writing style, sometimes there will be Adilopa, means the first word may be missing. Sometimes there may be Madhyalopa, that is the middle word may be missing. Sometimes there may be Antalopa, last word may be missing. But they are not missing. Missing means they are intentionally, or they are not written so that they are easily understandable. One can understand even in absence of those words. It is, if the knowledge is there, then that person can understand even in absence of the words. The meaning of that particular statement will be clear. Ye lupta api gamyanta eva. So this lupta, kala lupta, is also to be considered likewise. Yatha gramyanupadako gramyanupaudaka rasaha. In this, what is missing? Missing is mamsa. Gramya mamsa, anupa mamsa, udaka mamsa. Rasa is there. So gramya anupa odaka rasaha. Ityatra mamsa shabdo luptaha. Here mamsa shabda is lopa. It's lopa. Lupta is there. It's not there. Tata digda vidya ityatra visha shabdo lupta. It is digda means lepa, means poison is pasted to the arrow, and that with that arrow somebody is hit. Now digda means paste. Vidya means to prick. Paste and prick. What to paste? That is to be understood. That Adi Lubda, Visha Digda. What is there? Adi Lopa. Here Adi Lopa is there. Visha word is missing in the first. Adi Lopa. In this Madhya Lopa, Gramya Anupodaka Mamsa Rasaha. Here Antya Lopa, Dirga Kala, end. So Antya Lopa. La Lopa can happen, can be in the beginning, can be in the middle, can be in the last. This is what is according to the style of writing. This is one of the part of writing. Now about Ugratapa, there is some explanation. Ugratapa iti Visheshena Bharadwajasya Manusyapi Indri. See, Visheshena Bharadwajasya Manusyapi Indrabhigamana Shaktihi. Ugratapa means being human. Bharadwaja was not a god. He was not a celestial person. He was a person on earth. He was Manusha, human being. Even being human being, how he must have reached Indra. To reach Indra, what effort he put in, that effort gave him that Shakti that is called as Ugratapa. He had that power, he gained that power by Ugratapa. Tata Sharanyatvam Pratiti Shaktischopadarshayate. So, to go into the Sharan means to go under or to go in the shelter was needed. What power was needed? That was gained from that Ugratapa. Achintyo hi tapasam prabhavo. Achintyo hi tapasam means tapasya are these Ugratapa and all, they are achintya. We cannot explain them, like doing these many hours, this much power. No. By doing this, this will happen, and how it is happening, what all the changes are happening, it's very difficult. It's not possible to explain. It is said achintya. Achintya means we should not use tarka, or we should not use our brain in understanding them. We need to believe and trust. Achintyo hi tapasam prabhavo yena agastyo mahodadam api chuluka nipeyam akarot. Agastya Maharshi, may be knowing that story. Entire Samudra means sea he put into one small vessel. How it is possible? By tapasya. By tapasya he took all those things. I think it is pertaining to the origin of Kaveri Nadi and all. Kaveri, Agastya Maharshi brought that into that Kundali, and then Ganesha became crow, and then he somehow destroyed. Means he made that pot to fall down, and that water fell down, and then there was Ugama, there was origin of one river. It's the story. Means Agastya by tapas prabhava only he got entire nadi, entire sea or entire river into one small pot. That is called as, that is because of the prabhava of tapasya. Nacha, now further there is again very nice explanation. Nacha vacham ugratapas Stveneva kim iti ayurvedam api na buddhate. Very nice. See, he is asking question. What he is saying? Na cha vacham ugram stapat. Na cha vacham ugratapastveneva kim iti ayurvedam api na buddhate. If he is doing such ugratapa and he is giving so much of strength, with that strength, why can't he gain the knowledge of Ayurveda? Na buddhite means how can he? Why can't he understand Ayurveda directly by that ugratapa prabhava? Yatastapaha prabhavopi pratiniyata vishayatvan na sarvatra shaktiman. So yatastapaha prabhavopi, tapasya will be having its strength, its potency, its power, its prabhava, but pratiniyata vishayatvan na sarvatra shaktiman means it has got its limitations. It is having dedicated for particular things. All the things cannot be gained by tapasya. Some things are deserved, some things are dedicated for that, and they are gained by tapasya. Shaktischa asya karyo na yeyaha means Shakti, the gaining of Ayurveda knowledge, Shakti is not needed there. What is needed? Tena Guru Nirapeksha Ayurveda Jnana Lakshana Karya Darshanan na tapastatra samartam iti avadharayamaha. So, by tapasyakti you cannot gain the knowledge of Ayurveda. How it is to be gained? Guru Nirapekshada Ayurveda. It is gained by Guru. It is gained from the teacher. By being with the teacher, Ayurveda is learned. So, further he says, Kimva Guru Purva Krameneva Ayurveda Jnanam Falatiti. So, Ayurveda Jnana becomes fruitful. Ayurveda knowledge becomes practically applicable only when Guru Purva Kramena, when it is learnt through the teachers. Falati iti Indram Upagamat Bharadwaja. So that is why Bharadwaja went to Devendra. No further explanation is there. Why Devendra only? I think up to here it is clear. Ata Katham Brahmadishu Ayurveda Pura Gurushu Vidyamaneshwendra Eva Ayam Upagamat. So what is said? Ata Katham Brahmadishu Ayurveda Pura Gurushu Vidyamaneshwendra Indram Eva Upagamat. Among Brahma and all, why he went only to Indra? Pura Guru Brahma ke paas, he would have gone to Brahma also. Yuktam cha Pradhana Guru Reva Shravanam. Yes, from main teacher only we have to hear, we have to learn. Yataha Sishya Parampara Sancharini Vidya Asamyak Grahanat Adi Doshat. See, it's a very nice explanation. Listen carefully. Yuktam cha. Why he is asking like that? Means, why he is asking? He should have gone to Pura Guru only, Brahma only. Isn't it? Among them, he was the first person. Uttama, Pradhana Guru. Why we need to learn from Pradhana Guru only? Why it is said? He is giving explanation for that. Yataha Sishya Parampara Sancharini Vidya Asamyak Grahanadi Doshat Patra Parampara Sancharyamanam Madhuvat Kshina Api Sambhavyate. But he says, Shishya Parampara Sancharini means from one teacher to other person, he teaches to another, his students, they teach to their students. During this course, Shishya Parampara Sancharini, when this knowledge is transferred, Vidya Asamyak Grahanadi Doshat, some of the students may not gain properly, and that improperly gained knowledge is transferred like that, and they again take that one further improperly, and that again is transferred to improperly to next generation. So what it happens? Patra Parampara Sancharyamanam Madhuvat Kshina Api means when we transfer Madhu from one vessel to another vessel, from that vessel to one more vessel, from that to next one more vessel, while transferring, the quantity of Madhu will decrease. The quantity of Madhu will decrease. Kshina Api Sambhavite happens. Ata aha buddhva Sharanyam Amareshwaram iti. So that is why he should have gone for Brahma only. So that, but still he goes to Amareshwara. Amareshwara means Devendra. He goes there. Why he gives? Nanu Deerganjeevitam Icchanti Tatra Deergasya Avyavastitatvena. He further explains that. Now he will be giving explanations about that. Now in this Deerganjeeviteeya, Deerganjeevitam Icchanti Icchan, in this Deerganjeeviteeya Ichha, the desire for Deerganjeeviteeya. What is the meaning of Dirgasya Avyavastitatvena? It's not defined. It's not dirgha means it's not well defined. Kiyat kalam tad dirgham abhipretam. How long is considered as dirgha? How long is considered as dirgha? Tatra yuganu rupam varsha shatam. As per the yuga, it is 100 years because it is about Kali Yuga. We are in Kali Yuga, so varsha shatam yaduktam. It is quote from Vimanastha. Varshashatam kalvayusha pramanam asmin kale. Asmin kale means presently in Kali Yuga, 100 years is the lifespan. Iti. Yetaccha kalikalado param ayuhu kalaha. Kalasya yata yata kshayas tata ayusha kshayaha. So, in Kali Yuga, full final lifespan will be 100. As Kali Yuga also reduces, as it goes down, again yatha yata kshayas tata ayusha kshayaha. How Kali Yuga reduces, likewise ayu also goes on reduction. Now you can see, we call 60, 65 is on an average age, like lifespan and all like that. It is reducing from 100, it is reducing. Yadaha Bhagwan Vyasaha, Vyasa Maharshi, what he said, Purushaha Sarvasiddhascha Chaturvarsha Shatayushaha Krite Tetra Tretadike Apyeva Evam Padasho Prasati Kramat. So, what he says, Vyasa Maharshi says that in Krita Yuga or Satya Yuga, what was the Ayu? Ayu was 400 years. Chaturvarsha Shatayushaha. At that time, people used to live for 400 years. Next, what he says, Krite, this is in Krita Yuga. Tretadike, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga, Api Evam Padasho Prasati. It reduces by 1/4. 1/4 is goes on reducing. So that is in Satya Yuga or Krita Yuga it was 400, Treta Yuga it became 300, Dwapara Yuga it is 200, and Kali Yuga in present Yuga it is 100. That is the meaning of Dirgha. Karmanurupam cha ayurniyatam va aniyatam va bhavati. So ayu may become niyatayu or aniyatayu. Niyata means defined, well defined, and aniyata means not defined. Karmanurupam, as per the human activities, lifestyle, lifespan is determined. Tatra balavat karma arabdam niyatam yata ayam asmin kale mriyate eva param. This is balavat karma arabdam means the person is following brahmacharya, right food, diet and all. For those people, and simultaneously there should be balavat karma arabda from Shukra and Shonita also. From there also it should be good. Then that person's ayu can be defined. That person's ayu gets defined. That person can be said that at this time I am going to die, or this is my lifespan. Abalavat karma arabdam tu aniyata means abalavat, when this is not followed, when this purusha karma, that is the human activities, life or lifestyle, food style, Shukra Shonita Sanyoga, all those things, if they are not properly done, then it becomes aniyata, means not well defined. Tad yada drishtam vishadi marakam pratyayam asadayati tada sanjata valam marayati. So, in such conditions, even the exposure to aniyata purusha, in those people, exposure to vishadi, etc., maraka, means those which can cause fatal conditions. Asadaya, pratyam asadaya means, pratyam means these are the causes, asadaya means on gaining, on exposing, tada sanjata balam marayati. So by that, what bala is caused, that roga bala, because of that the person dies, or that kills the person. Yada na prapnoti drishtam marakam karanam tada yuganurupa ayu prapto yuga prabhava jarjari krita shariram marayati. So if such causes are not explained, aniyatayu person, if the person won't get exposed to such causes, na prapnoti drishtam marakam karanam means fatal condition or etiology, if the person won't get exposed to such etiologies which are going to cause death, if that person won't get exposed, na prapnoti, not gets exposed to that, tada yuganurupa ayu praptau, as per the yuga, prabhava of the yuga, yuga prabhava jarjari krita shariram marayati. So because of the yuga, because of yuga prabhava, the person grows old, and then because of old age the person dies. Yada tu aniyatayisho rasayanam acharanti, yada tu aniyatayisho rasayanam acharanti, tada tat prabhavad yuga prabhavani yatayur langanam bhavati. So aniyatayu pusha, it is said even in what is that, Janapodamshani Adhyaya also it is said, Aniyatayu Purushayo Rasayana Adhikarino Bhoti. Means, Niyatayu person is in them, Rasayana will not have any effect, will not be having any use, any role. Here, what is said, Yada tu Aniyatayusho Rasayanam Acharanti. If Aniyatayu Purusha takes Rasayana, Tada Tat Prabhavat, because of the Rasayana Prabhava, Yuga Prabhavani, as per the Yuga, Niyata Ayu Langanam, Yuga Prabhava Aniyatayu. Aniyatayu will be, Langana means overcome, that can be overcome and that person can live 100 years. So that is why in formulations, in Rasayana it is said, Tani Yavanti Bhakshate Jivet Varsha Sahasrani Tavantya Agata Yavanaha. Tavantya Agata Yavanaha. Means, as per the people, even Aniyatayu people also, if they consume Rasayana, then as per the Yuga, they live healthy life and they live young. Okay, they lead healthy life. So there also we need to consider this. In that, why that Shata issue, Sahasra issue is explained. That is, Sahasra is also said means they will not live for Sahasra. Yuga Prabhava. As per the Kali Yuga, 100 will be the final. Likewise. Tatahi yat tavad uchyate. Niyatam karmam tatra tavad Ayurveda vyaparo nasti. So wherever there is Niyatayu, there is no role of Ayurveda in that. It's not going to change anything in them. Yena niyateneva karmana militam api drushtam tatra vipali kriyate. So if niyata is there, already defined is there, if it is already clear and sure, in that whatever we do, karmana militam api drushtam, anything, whatever event, efforts we do, vipali kriyate, that won't give any fruitful outcome. Yacha abalavat karmarabdatvena aniyatam ayuruchate tadapi na shraddhadinam. So again what he says, even if we are doing Rasayana and all, still if the person is not having right lifestyle, right food style and all, then also these intervention will not have any effect. Na shraddhadinam, there also it's not going to cause any fruitful outcome. Yena adrishta shakti parabhavena drishtasya karyakaritam drishtva api vivada dyasito vishaye adrishtam eva karanam avadharayamaha drishtam tva adrishta krishtam eva tatra bhavati. So here what is said, yena drishta shakti parabhavena, adrishta shakti, whatever is there, if it is bad thing is there, to overcome that and enhance the lifespan, it is possible only when the person is having proper lifestyle, food style and following Rasayana and all. Then only it is possible. Tatra kvachit adrishtam drishtena badhyate, kvachitcha drishtam adrishtena badhyate. Means some things are affected by adrishta, some are affected, drishta are affected by adrishta, or adrishta is affected by drishta. Means some things which are not known to happen, they can cause problem to something which is already existing, or something which is existing can cause damage or can harm to something which is not known. It's like that. Okay. Tena yatra purushe balavan niyata marana karanam adrishtam tatra jivita maranayor akinchit karo ayurvedaha. So in a person where balavan niyata karanam marana karanam adrishtam, where the real cause of death in that particular person, if it is not understood, if it is not clear, tatra jivita maranayor akinchit karoti. In such condition, Ayurveda cannot do anything, because we don't know what is going to cause death in that person, what is going to harm that person. If it is not known, then it's very difficult to prevent or correct that. Kintu tatrapi niyata marana kalad arvag dukkha janaka vyadi prashamane vyapriyata eva yadi vyadirapi tasya niyata karma janyo na sat. See, in that also, kintu, but still, tatrapi, in that also, niyata marana kala darvag, already the lifespan is defined, it's clear, but still during that span also, dukkha janaka vyadi prashamane. So if that person may suffer from diseases, so to counteract or to prevent those diseases, Ayurveda is going to work. But yadi vyadirapi tasya niyata karma janyo iva, but if that vyadi disease itself is caused by niyata karma, that like for example it is having a genetic predisposition, there was DNA damage or something like that, and it has caused some genetic illness for which there is no treatment. So in such condition also, Ayurveda is not going to do anything. Ayurveda is not going to do anything. Okay. Yattu karmaniyata vipakam bhavati tatprati sarvata prayojanam Ayurveda upadanam. So where karma aniyata vipaka, during that course, even it is niyata or aniyata, whatever happens, if it is not niyata, then that can be corrected, or in that condition Ayurveda is having complete role. Okay, hope up to here, I think it will be good to stop today. Um, Hope I was able to explain something. See, first chapter deals with lots of things, and first few quotations have got huge commentary explanations. In that also I have collected, I have presenting in front. I'm presenting in front of you only those things which first of all I understood, and second thing which can be useful for you people also. So that is why I have collected only those things. Maybe one more, when we meet again Thursday, at that time also it will be like this only. Means most of those first quotations are there. For them there is lots of commentary. Some are having philosophical explanations, some are having literature related explanations, some are having direct connected towards healthcare like Ayurveda and all. So Ayurveda Chikitsa, Aushadha Shastra and all, but in the beginning it will be there. But what is very important is, by understanding this, we develop a kind of affection towards our science. We understand the philosophy behind our science. So that is why I wanted to start from the first beginning, very first quotation only, with important commentaries. So if you feel that this talk was useful, please write your comments in the comment section. And also, if you had any doubts, if you had any questions and all, if you got any confusion anywhere, please write in comments, so that in future conversations we will try to discuss about them also. And please forgive me for delay or starting late, and hope it was fruitful. Thank you for attending today's session, and keep watching, and see you soon again on coming Thursday. At that time, hope we'll start exactly at 6 and wind up at 7. And take care, stay healthy, stay happy, happy studying. Thank you. Namaste.